It is simplified by the frequent use of questions, often using exaggerated intonation, extra loudness, and a slower tempo with longer pauses. Question. Hamilton, what did you do? Who is it? Right? Are you okay? You see? You exaggerate intonation. You make it, you simplify it. Sometimes it can be in the form of muddies like Seda, or child-directed speech. Child-directed. When you're talking to a child, is different. Talking to a child is different from talking to an adult learning a language. And more generally, it is known as caregiver speech. Caregiver speech. True? All of them are. Right, now there's a conversation example here. Say, mommy says, look, child, touch this picture. There's a picture. The child doesn't reply, okay, doesn't send signals back, but just touches the picture. And mother says again. So here, mother says, what are those? Asking a question, maybe with intonation, with exaggerated intonation. And child vocalizes the babbles, chewing and smiles. Doesn't say anything, just making some babbles and doing babbling and cooing. Remember? Molly, yes, there are rabbits. Okay, like your child. You take the child as an interlocutor, even if he or she doesn't interact. Again, child vocalizes, smiles, and looks up at the mother. Mother laughs and says, yes, rabbit. Child vocalizes, smiles. Mother says, yes. So what is true about this conversation between a mother and a child? And how old is this child? 1 year, 11 months.
No.
Right, left. It is not a joke. I'm just trying to direct your attention to me. I know you wouldn't take it as a very good quality joke. I know that. I'm aware of it. I'm not planning to do this kind of jokes.
You are not enough qualified to understand your jokes very well, I think.
Yeah, there's something else, huh? Okay. So, which of the following is true or false about the extract above?
False.
From the speech of a mother to her child, aged 1 year, 11 months. There's a type of conversational structure called caregiver speech. With intonation, with questions, exaggerated loudness, maybe intonation. The young child is assigned an interactive role, even if she is not speaking a speaking participant. Even if the child doesn't participate in the conversation with speaking, still is regarded as a speaker, as an interlocutor. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes. The mother reacts to the child's actions and vocalizations as if they were turns in the conversation. You remember turn taking?
Yes.
Like one speaker says something and pauses, and it is the turn of other speaker, and then he replies or answers into her. So the child is not speaking, but the vocalization, or the smiling, the facial expression of the child are taken as what? As turn taking. It is characterized by simple sentence structures, repetition, and paraphrasing. What do you mean by simple sentence structure? as we said, simplified sentence structure, not long. Yes, rabbit. Instead of yes, there are rabbits, or it is a rabbit, right? So just simplify. And there's repetition. Yes, repetition. There are rabbits. Yes, rabbit. Yes. See? Repeat. And paraphrasing. Paraphrasing. Instead of yes, there are rabbits, you just say yes, rabbit. Okay, there is rabbits. You paraphrase, you restate what you said earlier in order to simplify for the child. You simplify your speech for the child so that the child can comprehend what you're saying. And it shouldn't be complex. And how do you do that? How do you simplify your speech? By asking questions, by exaggerating intonation the question.
This is also about discourse.
Yes, it's a part of it, but this is about how do we acquire the language. We learn in that way. We learn our first language in that way. Think about your child. Most probably, not most probably, you acquired your first language as your child is acquiring her first language. Okay? You're talking to her all the time. Even if she does, sometimes even when the baby is sleeping, you're talking to her. Right? Okay, the simplified model is produced by an interacting adult model. The interacting adult here is a mother. So the mother interacts with the child. So the simplified models serve good clues to the basic structural organization involved. Good clues. Okay. These models let the child have an idea about what is said because it's simplified. Okay. All of them are true. Thank you. So, which of the following is not true about cooing? What is cooing? Mırıldanmak ya.
Cıvıldama denir.
Cıvıldama, mırıldanma. Okay. Cik cik cik cik cik cik. They squeak all the time, right? Your baby is chick-chicking. Chick-chicking is the chick-chicking stage. It is the earliest use of speech-like sounds. It is not speech, but speech-like sounds. The earliest stage. Your child vocalizes, produce some sounds that are similar to speech. During the first few months, the child gradually becomes capable of producing particularly high vowels similar to E and U, right? Similar to this vowel, she makes the child produce this kind of vowels. During the first few months. İlk 3 ayda çocuk bir takım sesler çıkıyor. Özellikle Türkçe'de high vowels ne olur? İ, ünlüler mi olur? Ne olur? High vowel. Uzun ünlü, evet. This kind of thing. İlon hatırladı değil mi küçüklüğünü? Remember? You're like that, right? Because I remember. Making the sounds. Producing the sound. Do you remember? No? Just kidding. My brother used to be angry with my mom and dad. He would all the time complain about it. Why did you, while checking the photos of their wedding, why did you take me with you? And then, all the time complain about it because he thought he was available at the time. But he's just like maybe some vitamin inside some fruits. But still he was complaining about it. By 4 months now, okay, your baby, what was her name? Ada. So suppose that anybody else who has a baby here?